I hope you are having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today with the Tesla Cybertruck update. It's hard to believe it's been so long ago that I pre-ordered the Tesla Cybertruck. You saw that video. I officially submitted my Tesla Cybertruck pre-order at that point, and I just got an email extremely recently telling me your limited edition Foundation Series Cybertruck is ready to order. So today, I will tell you my thoughts, fill you in on my Cybertruck being ready to order, and talk you through my thoughts, my decision, and all that. You may have some feelings, some clues based on my energy and all that here, but let's talk through it. First, got the email, your limited edition Foundation Series Cybertruck is ready to order. Was so excited about it, and I'm looking at it as I'm telling you about it. At first, I'd seen the headline of the email. It didn't seem like there was a lot there. I'm like, okay. It says, early reservation holder, you're invited to order your Foundation Series Cybertruck with early access to delivery. So, you know, a lot of people can't get Cybertrucks quite yet, but since I had an early reservation, I was invited to go in for it. Now, you may have heard this. If you're keeping up with the Cybertrucks, your Cybertruck will be fully optioned and will include limited edition laser-etched badging, premium accessories, charging equipment with PowerShare home backup hardware, all-terrain tires, fully self-driving capability, and more. And, you know, that's all of this initial email says, and then continue to account, where you go look at buying the Cybertruck. So I'm like, okay, very exciting. Headline, let's go take a look. It doesn't say anything about pricing. And here is where we get a curveball. So we then go to look at our Tesla Cybertruck to kind of configure it, set it up, get the excitement going. And that is where we see some differences in prices. If you recall, I pre-ordered the Cybertruck. It was the dual motor, and they were saying $60K at that point, $60,000, which I thought was, for a truck with that kind of capability and all of that, reasonable. It could be a viable option for me. Pricing has changed. Pricing has changed. So there are a couple of things on this. There is if you go to Tesla's website, let's start with, before we get to my special reservation, if you go to Tesla's website to reserve a Cybertruck, you can reserve a rear-wheel drive for $60,000, which is the single motor. You can reserve the all-wheel drive, and these are all in delivery in 2025. So next year, all-wheel drive for $80,000 when I had pre-ordered it at $60,000. And then there's the Cyber Beast, which is the 3-motor. They're asking $100,000 in 2025. So all of those are, if you pre-order now, for 2025. Now, the limited edition ones are actually more expensive, if you didn't already know this. The Foundation Series are about $20,000 more. They're not offering the single motor option, so you only have the dual motor option, which was the one I pre-ordered, for $100,000, as opposed to the $60,000 I pre-ordered. It includes some of those other things they were telling us about, and I can read those off to you, or maybe I'll show you those in a second. Quite frankly, it's just so expensive. Like, I cannot validate a $100,000 vehicle. So it is with a heavy heart that I feel I'm going to cancel my Tesla Cybertruck pre-order. And we'll see what happens in the future. You know, we'll see if they stick with the 60, 80, 100 pricing in the future. Maybe when the 2025 ones come out, it's at least $20,000 cheaper. But honestly, even thinking on that recently, I'm like, you know, I'm not really sure I need this, and I'm not sure it's worth the cost. Initially, I thought, oh, it'd be nice to be able to tow like an RV. I love to travel, but maybe I'm just better off in my car and staying in hotels. So that's kind of where I'm at, kind of what I'm thinking. Again, a heavy heart that I'm thinking, is there any way to make this make sense? But it's so expensive. I just can't really justify. So I think I'm going to cancel. Now, let me show you what I'm looking at on the website in terms of the Cybertruck and how the Foundation Series is different from the general pre-order. Okay, so here we are on the general website in the US. And if you go to their website now, and put in a pre-order for currently. So this is not my special pre-order, but just if you were to put one together now, you've got the rear-wheel drive, as I was saying, it's actually $61K. You've got the all-wheel drive here. All-wheel drive is at $80K. And again, that's the one I had pre-ordered, the two motor with, or at least I believe it was a dual motor. And that all-wheel drive one there, that dual motor I was just talking about, was the one I had pre-ordered at $60K. So they're asking $80K now on the general website, as I mentioned. And then here's your Cyber Beast, the tri-motor. At least I believe it's a tri-motor, but these are the 3 levels they have now. And before it was 1, 2, and 3 motor, so I have to assume. And that one, they're currently asking $100K. And that is without the tax savings, by the way, gas savings. Tax savings is a whole different question, by the way. These vehicles may or may not get that, which is another factor, quite frankly, in my consideration. But if we go over to my special offer here for the pre-order we were talking about, this is that page, the Design Your Foundation Series Cybertruck. You can see they're like, oh, limited edition with all this cool stuff. Purchase price for the all-wheel drive. Now, you'd get it much sooner. Like, I'd get it like now, which is amazing. But 100K is just so much money, you know, it's just so far off for me. I can't really validate that. Here's that limited edition stuff that I was talking about, including. Right, so we've got the limited edition configuration, which I think we'll get into below. Foundation Series badge, so it's just like graphics, like design of the cab. Again, a cabin graphic. Like they make it look like it's the first edition, you know, so you can show off probably, if I can put it that way. You can brag. Premium accessories. The home power backup sounds really cool. Mobile connector sounds really promising as well, although I think you can buy those separately too. Self-driving capability, full self-driving is great. I was going to buy that too. If I recall, I had pre-ordered it for like 10K, so this would be like 10K of that price, but my 60K was including full self-driving, right? So I think the car itself actually might have been 50. I can go back and watch my own video. 50K for the truck plus the 10K self-driving. I'm not sure, but it was all in 60, and now it's all in 100. And then lifetime premium connectivity. Cyber Beast at 120, as I had just mentioned. Same sort of add-ons here. You have the range extender, which you can add on if you want, for 16K, it looks like. If you get this, of course, if you get this special invitation. Power share outlets, so that's cool. You know, chargers and such. Home backup is really cool. Actually, you can power your home, average home, up to 3 days. Average 3 days with your truck, which is really incredible. There's some details there around, you have to go somewhere to get it installed. The stainless steel exterior, of course, you know what that looks like. And the special wheels. Oh, these are fun too. So here's your all-terrain tires, like the Cyber tires. And then here's the like regular tires. And I'm like, well, these might be more logical with the, you know, and any all season. But I mean, these are cool in my opinion, very cool. So I'd probably do that if I were to get it. But again, I think we're out of budget here. So here's your interior. You get the white and you get the tactical gray. Both of these included because you're getting the premium, you know, paying the extra for the first edition. Which again, I can appreciate. They're including these perks, right, for the first edition. Full self-driving is amazing. You know, we love that. Would love to be able to enjoy that at some point. One of the big draws, in my opinion, to getting the Tesla. But quite frankly, as I've been thinking on this one, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'd be better off with just like a Model Y or something. Be like half the price. So things to think about, of course. And that was kind of one of my thoughts too. It was like, well, you know, if I'm going to get a Tesla, you know, I like a nice fancy car or something like that. Model Y is like half the price. I'm probably just better off doing that personally, but to each their own. Premium accessories inside the vehicle as well. I'm not sure what that would look like on the regular car, but here's what's included on the special. Just wanted to make sure you had a chance to see the special edition stuff. And you can see, oh, they've actually changed. Estimated delivery August to September. And that's still, wait, is that the Cyber Beast? Oh, it's probably because I changed to Cyber Beast. No, that's this one. Oh, it used to be June to August. Actually, I think we just started this video and it said June to August. Now they've pushed it August, September. Interesting, but that is this page. That's the difference, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. So, hopefully, you appreciated seeing where I'm coming from in terms of the Cybertruck. Again, just like I feel like I'm not in the financial position, feeling it doesn't make sense. I'm feeling it's not necessarily worth the cost for me right now, considering my needs. It looks like a super fun car. It was something I was super excited about, quite frankly. But I'm not 100K excited about. I guess that's the way to put it. I'm not 100K excited about. That's expensive. Financing that is looking like, with current interest rates, looking like 1.6K a month, I'm like, no. does not seem like a wise financial decision. Spend nothing, does not align with the buy nothing year goals, although we're past that. So yeah, perhaps a later edition. It's going to be $20K less expensive when they release the second series, or so it looks for now. Maybe future series will be less expensive. I don't know. It's sad to let it go, but I wanted to at least share it with you, kind of close the loop on that in terms of what happened with the Cybertruck, why I'm not going to move forward with it, and hopefully we'll have a nice, fun car. Although I do love my Honda, let's be honest. That Honda Clarity is so nice. Plug-in hybrid. I'm like, look, I already get some electric perks. I've got the lane keep assist and the adaptive cruise control. There's already a lot going for that car. And I got it pre-owned, like 3 years old. It was like, what was it, 25K-ish, maybe a little less, like 23K. And then the interest takes me up to a total cost of 25K. So it's like a quarter of the cost of this car. I'm like, yeah, I do love my car too. So I think we will pass on the Cybertruck for now. But I'm glad I had a chance to check it out with you and just check it out in general. And thank you so much for helping make every day an amazing day. By the way, I'm not done because there's more to come. I will be going back to Florida soon. Back in Texas, in case you're wondering. And this is just, day in the life. I don't do a whole lot of day in the life stuff. But since it was the exciting Cybertruck update, I wanted to make sure you saw that. So I'm back in Texas. Eventually, I'll go back to Florida. It'll probably seem like the very next video to you, and I'm looking forward to sharing that. That being said, for now, getting back to the day-to-day. So thank you so much for helping make today an amazing day. Make sure you make your day an incredible day as well. Focus on the positive vibes. Look for the silver lining in everything you do. Oh, and I have to lose like 20 pounds as well. I gained a lot of weight in Florida. So make it an amazing day. Hit that thumbs up button because you know you liked it. Subscribe for more heading your way. And play on, I don't know about stuff heading your way, but I just like to make people laugh and smile. So you're going to get something. I don't know what it is, but you probably, maybe going to get something as I see fit. So hope you enjoy them as they come up. And until next time, play on.